Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. Infamously Alex, Vixely, Morgan, Physics, thank you for the bananas, Chazmeister Tutorials, James, and everyone. Do you know what, chat? You are too fast. You are too fast for me. Everyone knows the drill. Pony Butts, hi. Thank you for the bananas. Let's jump into it. Let's do a stream. So it's early in the morning, my voice needs warming up big time. Wow. Sometimes I sit here and talk to myself a little bit, try and get the voice warmed up, but I didn't do that today, so you got Morning Voice X with you. And we're going to be doing some spoilers in today's stream. Who likes spoilers? Who likes exclusive previews? What do we need for these spoilers? Actually, do you know what? I'm going to take some glowstone with me. Just looking in my inventory, most of what I need is sort of already in this place. I know for sure that I need some more dark oak wood. Shadpo. That P should be an O to say shadow. I'm going to call you Shadow. Shadow says, are we working on the passive mob farm today? The answer is no. But we might do later on. We might chip away at it again. In fact, we really should. We should keep it like a decent habit to do that. So, Ace of Gamers says, hey X, what time is it? It's 12:07 here. It is 8:08. Yeah, 8 in the morning. I've got lots of things to do today, so I thought, just get up, do the stream straight away. Usually I like to sit around for an hour and mess about. What was it I wanted to pick up? Soul sand, yeah. I'm going to need some of that as well. Cool, so we're going to walk over. Cyberdog says, yes, spoilers. You like spoilers then? Good, good. Because there's going to be spoilers today. I wanted to change what I was doing in this project, and it's like half of the next episode of Hermitcraft, but I just wanted to do it on a live stream for some reason, because I need to get it done. You know, I need to make some changes. Skylander says, hey Asuma, first time watching your stream. Well, welcome to the stream, buddy. This isn't my normal voice. I got morning voice, terrible morning voice today, but thanks for tuning in. Cosmonaut says, love spoilers, digging the different music today. Oh, we've been listening to a little bit of Summus lately. What is this thing that's popped up? The mending camp purchased today. Oh, right across here, and the price is more expensive. Wow, these are just always out of stock. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, look at that. That's awesome. Oh, they've paid for theirs. Man, this guy's making a mint. I need to get some sort of shop that makes crazy money. The Expo actually does a great job of making money. I probably need to invest more in it because people keep coming here, keep buying it. Look, yeah, sold a couple more. You see, when I set this thing up, I thought everyone would buy one and that would be it. But people keep losing them, so I got a means to keep making them and selling them. Hi Hess says, are you going to listen to Ed Sheeran today? I still don't know who Ed Sheeran is. I haven't even looked up Ed Sheeran. I don't know why I keep getting it. Well, I guess it's the same as any band, isn't it? Like, there's always someone in chat who says, do you like AC/DC? It's just one of those things that I've noticed. Snoop Logg's here. Snoop Loggy Log in the house says, morning X, how you doing? Doing good? So, this is your spoilers. False has been over here. Now, I didn't ask her to do all of this stuff right here, but I'm glad she did because it looks brilliant. And this thing has been given that sort of organic touch that it so dearly needed. This pond right here should be okay. Oh, I see what she's done. Okay, yeah, I was working on this project when she was over here doing a little bit of this, and I can show you why that's a concern. Wow, it looks so good, doesn't it? Hey X, I've heard a lot about the gold farm, but not in any of your videos. What's that about? Lon, I'm going to save the gold farm until it's ready to show. Like, I'm going to build all of the platforms off camera and then show me building the rest of it in one episode. Like, that's sort of my plan, or maybe 2 episodes. Depends on how long it takes. But I want all the platforms to be done because that's just placing blocks. Yeah, so this is like our next project. This is what you're going to see in the next episode. I wanted to create some walkways down here that took you to each of the areas, so you could go down here. Now, why wouldn't that work? Yes, why wouldn't that? I know why. I bet False has changed one of the blocks here. So that should be a grass block. Let's try again. Bam, up we go. Yes, that's what happened. Right, so what we're going to do is move the portal into the room down below. And then, can you see where these pistons are? You're basically going to get pulled up to the area above from the pistons. So when you come into the area, you're going to be in the shop. Now I call it a shop, everything in here is free. So I'm not trying to steal business by moving the nether portal or anything like that. So you come through the nether portal, but then you need to be able to tell which way you're going to go. And at the moment it's all just a little clustered in here, a little bit narrow. And especially for people who haven't built this, you're going to be like, what? Where am I? Where am I going? We need to make it sort of big, bold, open and clear. If that makes sense. Milo says you should work on Expo's outsides. I could probably give it an overhaul, couldn't I? And that might make people think that it's been revamped or something. Remember the good old days when X just started his Twitch partnership and he could actually read what we said, says Harthicus. Yes, chat is difficult to read these days, mainly because it moves too fast to actually read a sentence. It is quite crazy. Let's go up top. I've got some goodies in a chest to show you. Aha. Let's eat this fish. Oh, I'm going to run out of fish. Damn it, I needed food. Yeah, all of this stuff was 1 diamond per stack from TFC's new little shop over here. I'm going to actually check and see if he's stocked anything up again, because he seems to be selling stuff at ridiculously cheap prices. No, they're all still there. I mean, even those redstone blocks are tempting, but do you know what? I'll never use up all the stuff that I've got, and at some point, it's we're going to have a redstone farm, you know, witch farm at some point. Hey X, I got a cricket match today against our school rivals. Wish me luck. I wish you luck, buddy. All the best. So yeah, food. We need to sort out food. Oh my god. Do you know what? That's the wrong boat. No, wait, it's the right boat. A skeleton spawned up there the other day, and I thought, goodness me, one day a creeper's going to spawn, and it's the next day. We got a new subscriber here on the channel. It is The Way. I think that's how I say your name. The Way _. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Do hope you enjoy today's stream. Have a bow and fish shuffle on me. Bam, there we go. And we need some more food. Now, if this isn't stocked up, I'm going to cry. Ah! It's never stocked up. Joe's got the monopoly and he doesn't realise it. No one else has got a steak farm. So, I guess we'll go through the portal, pick up some fish from our base. Danger Sweets there with a tea reminder, and infamously Alex as well. Thank you for the tea reminder. It's probably too hot to drink. Let's see, this thing was made about 10 minutes ago. Let's have a sip. There we go. Kilo says, why don't you speak much when you're with the other hermits? Well, the other hermits are talking too, aren't they? Can't talk over people. Alright, so the tea is good. The tea is very good, actually. I was a little surprised it was that nice so soon. Deathwish says, Asuma, invite Keralis to Hermitcraft. You are the second person I've seen recently to ask us to invite Keralis to Hermitcraft. Keralis is already, he's an original hermit. He was here since day one. I can't believe people like say that. It's like, what? He's one of the old school. Oh yeah, there's my tea and biscuits. Fish is what we came here for. And some people have been telling me you should cook the salmon, it's better. Thing is, I told myself I'm going to keep every little bit of salmon that I fish. It's a really ridiculous idea, isn't it? And I should probably just go, nope, that's a silly idea, don't do that. I guess we've got to hang out here for a minute. Mumbo has the old chicken farm and False has the dirt chicken. Yep, they're both completely sold out and have been for ages. They haven't been stocked up again. I'll tell you what, I might need some endstone, which I might have lying around somewhere. Aha! No, that's sand. Sandstone even. Oh, okay, I don't know where I put all the sandstone. I'll tell you what, it's probably at the monument, isn't it? I guess we could head over there and then head back. Booby Mountain, says Emerald. Yes! Booby Mountain from Season 2. Season 2 of Hermitcraft. That was good times. I remember building like a villager breeder there, or Keralis was trying to, and they all sort of escaped. That was hilarious. Amir says, fish in the chest. Yes, but we got the fish. And we're coming over here to... We could replant this thing. I don't know how the purpur shop's doing, actually. There might be more purpur-y stuff to bring over there, which we could do now. Aha, look. And we get XP, so let's hold our pick. We'll take off our armour. Actually, all of that stuff needs repairing, so never mind. We'll just take all of this and get a little bit of repairs. How did you get a hermit, says Numbers. I'm going to call you Numbers because you've got numbers in your name. Get a hermit? I think you mean get on Hermitcraft. I was invited. When it started, I was invited to join and play. Hey X, is Biffa your permanent new neighbour? Well, it depends what you mean by permanent, I guess. If he's going to be my neighbour, it's quite likely he'll stay there. I'm assuming. Here we go. So let's take a couple stacks of that as well, because I've been using that as a building material. All right, and this place, man, it's looking ugly now. Once you take out all the pretty prismarine blocks and you remove the gravel from the floor, it starts to look pretty ugly in here. I saw iJevin in the first episode of this season. Is he still doing Hermitcraft episodes? I never see him. iJam, just look at his channel. He's been putting out episodes. He had a little bit of a break recently because of life getting in the way. I don't even have space now for my fish. Now that being said, we're cooking 2 stacks. I've got 1 on my offhand and 1 in my inventory. Infamously, Alex says the Guardian farm is really coming along. Thanks, buddy. It is definitely making progress, but believe me, there's so much more to go because I've got to build a massive structure there. It's just one of those things that will take a long time. So hopefully that'll do us for a while, and then we can come back here and get some more if we need it. Mikhail says, Asuma, Homo Days, how you doing? No, wait, this is how you doing. He says you made my day. Okay, I made your day, good. And apparently I can't read messages. Hey, it's early, I've got an excuse. It's early in the morning, there's my excuse. Anything I do silly, blame it on the morning. Kildor says, Asuma, you have a PvP tournament on the server and the winner has a head of all the players that joined the tournament. That's not a bad idea. And some diamonds, yeah. That's not a bad idea at all. I quite like that. Everyone, you know, joins the PvP tournament. Let's say you can only die once. Then everyone gets a skull dropped and everyone to play puts in like 2 diamonds or something. That would work pretty well. So, we've got all the things that we want. We just got to go over to the purple shop and drop off some more purple. Let's see if we made any sales. 1 more sale, yay! I don't think these are very popular, and they are very cheap as well, I think. Who knows? Purple's not a popular building block. Iskau is my main customer here, basically. What we need to do is convince other people to build with the purple block. Maybe drop off like sample packs at people's houses. There we go, that's the most stock we've ever had at once. Why did you go down there? Up you go. See a reminder in chat, thank you, the Legend of Jat. The Legend of Jat, appreciate it. Delicious tea. Oh, very hot, very precise temperature for drinking there. That makes my belly warm. Advertising campaign, says Shroomy Joe. Yes, that's what we'd be doing. Right, so let's come down here again and talk a bit more about this. So I've sort of explained the oh my god, I went upstairs a moment ago to grab my axe, and then that's when we got distracted and started walking around looking for food. Will we get anything done today? I'll tell you what, I'll take my shovel as well. How about that? Right, so we can go down below and I can show you what it is I want to do. I like this song, it's my favourite song on the record. I'm going to turn up my volume a little bit. Blazerod says some humanoid. Hey, if you liked the Minecraft story mode stuff that we did, a guy called Super Bunny Hop put out a cracking video on it. He really sort of like nailed down what's good and bad about the Minecraft story mode stuff, and he made a really interesting video with it. Super Bunny Hop. Yeah, if you fancy checking that out, I'd highly recommend it. Been watching his channel for quite a while. So yeah, if we open this up, like just this is our like corner of the room to experiment with and see how it goes. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I was thinking if you remove the soul sand they'd pop off, but this is 1.9 so they won't. Do you know Slip, says Gisses Spura. I can't even say your name. That's an interesting question because Slipgator is also a hermit. It's people asking Slipgator and Corrales to join Hermitcraft. They already are. They're already hermits. Vixley says, I don't watch people play Minecraft story mode as I get spoilers when I play it too late. Yeah, that makes complete sense, not playing a game with spoilers. That's something interesting about Minecraft though. Like watching people, like you can't... I was about to say you can't get spoilers. You can if you also watch their LPs, because that's what we're doing right now. You're getting some crazy mad spoilers. Right, so if we dig out all of this, I'm going to have to go change that beacon to haste. Then the room becomes much bigger and it's much clearer to look around. So I think that's the way we're going to work here. Okay, so we need to change the beacon to haste. Rahel says, I'm in England. Yes, me too. Hi. And the Batch says, hi, it's my first time watching you live. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Are you from Twitch or YouTube? I don't know. I'm starting to learn now that people saying that are actually from Twitch. They like to let you know that they're tuning in for the first time. Because that's how Twitch works, isn't it? Now, why wouldn't you let me... Hi, there we go. That's what... I don't know who likes jump boost. Actually, I think it was false because she was jumping on the roof, which makes a lot of sense. And we've got a donation here, a noise in my ear, from Fuzzman420 saying, hey X, notice you never play modded. Just not your liking? No, I play modded, Fuzzman. I played Assuminati on the streams for quite a while. I played Mod Source 1 and 2. Played, let's see, Technical Beast was the first mod pack thing that I did. That was actually like not the greatest experience. It was fun playing with the people I played with, but in terms of mods, it had Greg Tech and it was all super grindy and there was, I'm sure, one other mod pack I've played. Hi. Where is it? There it is, bam. Okay, what I'm going to do is tear everything down. Let's put like a chest down here. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to have my chests up here. Actually, as I say that, it's because by putting the chests up here, they're not on display. Hi, there's more chests over there. What's this? Ah, that'll be false. That'll be false. That looks like a disorganised false chest, if ever I've seen one. Oh, Game Mode 4, says James D. Brew. I wouldn't call that modded. I would call that halfway modded or something. It was almost modded. It was a lot of fun, though. So yeah, what's the deal with modded? You know, I'm a huge vanilla player, and I never liked mods, swore off them, but eventually got turned around and saw what I liked about them, I guess you could say. And Tameable Cat says, I am new on this channel, but you are making great vids. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. Probably not going to use those ender pearls while we're down here. So yeah, I do play the mods, and at the moment though, like 1.9 came out, and then Hermitcraft restarted, and there's so much fun to be had with vanilla. I'm kind of not terribly interested in mods. However, when the Hermitcraft guys play modded together, I'm going to be so into that, and I'll mostly be focused on building. I think I really like building in modded. It's just so much easier to do something different each time. With Minecraft, everything kind of looks a little bit similar because you have a much more limited palette, so you have to get really creative to come up with new stuff. On modded though, it's just like, just find a block that looks different and then build with it, and I like that process. They're similar and different, so get the best of two worlds. Any tips for fighting shulkers, says Emerald. Yes, I would recommend watching my how to get a shulker to the overworld video for some tips. Although the tip that I'm going to tell you now is probably the main one to get from that video. Basically, you want to take a shield with you and maybe a bucket of milk just in case your shield fails to block. But if you block the shulker's attack with your shield successfully, you won't levitate, which is very important. Now, we should focus actually on this side here next, because this bit's important. Now, this goes up and over into the area above, and when we're down below, wherever you are, we want to be able to see those and sort of identify like which one you want to go to. Okay, but we'll dig this out first and talk about it more in a bit. And we've got some tea reminders in chat from various people. Danger Beast Sweets, thank you for the eat and tea reminder. I'm going to have another sip of this delicious hot tea. Can't you use slime blocks to missile transport the shulkers? I don't know, give it a try. Give it a try. I doubt it. I don't know though. One thing you can't do with the shulkers is send them through the portals or put them in minecarts. Like, you can't put a shulker in a minecart because it will attack you. You have to use a boat. And it's very difficult to send them through the portals without like them glitching into blocks and stuff. So transporting shulkers around in the nether is pretty tough. Nether? End. How many memes do you eat daily, says Life of Party? I don't know. didn't even know you could eat a meme. Hey X, could you maybe switch the log beam by the stairs in brown into a glass, a glass, and put a beacon way down, and you will not really have a visible beacon from inside, but a beacon to light up and make your shop stand out. Just an idea. I didn't really understand that. The beacon outside is just fine. X, what Guardian Farm design are you using? Just Nembomb MC's like quick and simple one. That's all I'm going to use. I'm not building a massive Guardian Farm there. I'm building like a mega structure, and the Guardian Farm is going to be relatively small in comparison. It's just going to be like an extra little thing that's going on there. Oh, look at that, jack-o'-lantern. That might have to get moved. I did try and like explain it to False a little bit that I needed this ceiling height. What's going to be tough is that I might want to replace it all with red, but we'll see. We're just opening this up at the moment. Wow, look at my pit getting worn out here as well. X, can you invite Insumavoid onto Hermitcraft? Insumavoid is whitelisted. I'm Assumer. Insumavoid is my other account, and on occasions Insumavoid has been on here recording me play. There we go. We should probably throw down a torch in these corners. Right, so now that we've opened up 2 corners of the room, it already feels big and spacious. It looks like you could look around and figure out where you're going. So if you came through a portal here, lots of colour around the entrances are gonna like make them pop out, right? That's how I'm looking at it. Do you know the town Evesham in England? I've not heard of that, but there's so many towns and places in England. In fact, all over the world. There's lots and lots of them. What update are you playing? Saw we are playing on the 1.8 update. Sorry, 1.9. What am I on about? X, you and Biffa should start T again. T is not going to happen again. I've said it every single time I get asked. We tried to make that work on Season 3 and it didn't. I think just go with the flow. You don't always have to revisit the same thing. Just do something new from time to time. Hello X, what are you doing, says Haskov? We're doing mad spoilers on my next episode. You're seeing what I got up to in that one. Cooper says, am I unbanned yet? Oh wow, server closed. That's interesting. Didn't get disconnected. Server shouldn't close when people are on it, so who knows what that's about. I was reading a message from someone who said, are they banned? Oh, unbanned. Oh, it don't appear to be banned in chat, so I don't know what's going on there. Do you know that a beacon beam can go through slime blocks without getting coloured? I did know that, yeah. I could have swore they went through glowstone as well, but apparently not. That's something we tried on the stream. Let's take out all of this soul sand. See you later. Yaha! And the rest of this should be relatively easy. There's Cubfan joining the server. More jack-o'-lanterns. I don't know what we're going to do about that, because I need to sort of go up there and edit it. Wait, slash? Slash hey! Skibbity hop hop in the video pop pop. Thanks for that, Blob. It's very hard to read your name. If your name is in the light green colour, can't read it in chat. They should really do away with that colour. It's just so difficult to read. Hey X, what is your favourite aspect of Minecraft? Says Andrew WK. That is a musician, I believe, Andrew WK. Favourite aspect? Wow. Just the freedom of it, like the never-ending freedom, the possibilities. Playing in a virtual world where you just build whatever you feel like building. I don't know, like that's it in a nutshell. Though that's the game in a nutshell. The freedom to do all these different things. It's a very tough question because there's so many different things. Like I like redstone, I like building, I like technical farms. Adventuring's fun. I think adventuring and exploring are the things I don't do a lot of. Like I feel like I did all that in the past and there's no longer much of a reason to explore Minecraft anymore. Like when something new comes out there might be, but the end dimension, for example, is really dull. Not trying to be mean, but they added, you know, the end city islands, and it's very, very like just plain and minimal and not a lot going on, which may be what they were after. But I couldn't even be bothered to explore that in 1.9. That's what I'm like with exploring. When did you join Hermitcraft, says Prez? I'm an original hermit and I'm an OG. Back from day one. Can you change the colours of your name? Dead, you can. I'm not sure how, but I know it's possible. I changed mine to orange a long time ago. X, what is your favourite update? Interesting question. I think the one where they added pistons would be my favourite. Always remember that being like a great moment where it was like, we can move the blocks, yes! With redstone, this is the best thing ever. Okay, that's my inventory full up, clearly. Let's plop all the clay in here. Interesting, I've got some red clay. That must have come from the ceiling, because I've placed red clay in here. But there wouldn't be any naturally. Alright, oh, we've still got this side to do, have we? Captain YOLO Man says, I followed you, but it didn't come up on the stream. Aha, well, the way I have it set up at the moment is that it shows the last person who followed on the screen, but not the latest person to follow. So if you followed at the same time as someone else, it might not show, and that's something I want to change at some point. Problem is, working on your Twitch overlays takes a fair bit of time. The one we're using at the moment, I wasn't initially going to keep, but we're trying it out again. I'm probably going to tweak it. And it all takes like hours and hours to set up, and there's little things like that that I do want to add eventually, but it just takes time to figure it all out. Okay, so now that we've finished opening up the room, you can see already, if you were to get a portal into this bit, you can just walk into it. Where do I want to go? It's over here. Off I go. But we do need to make the area that you want to go to very identifiable, and I think we need colour. Now we could put colour in these columns right here, is what I'm thinking. So colour and some form of indication. Now this goes to the iron area, and there might be like a colour to associate naturally here. Although, you see, I'd put white in that direction for diorite, like for that shop. Over in this one you got the art gallery, so maybe lots of like stain coloured glass just sort of there on the walls. Hi, where did you come from? This direction though, it's sort of like you got the back end of things here. I think it would be wise to plant down some trees here in this sort of space just to fill in the gap behind the buildings. But this has become like the main avenue of business at the moment. X, have you heard of the town Cheltenham? I have. I heard of Cheltenham. I don't think I'm saying that right. They have a football club, I think. I'm assuming, when someone asks that, I'm assuming that's where they live. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything that pops out, but we got prismarine blocks over there, like leading to the bridge. So acacia and prismarine over on that side. And we got a resubscribe for 12 months in a row, 1 year. Absolutely epic support from Megalixo1. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. Really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy today's stream with me, Morning Voice X, hanging out here. Probably sounding a little bit tired. I'm going to steal some blocks from Iskal because he won't mind. Now, does he have... Oh, wow. Okay, there's one missing there. But that's quite spectacular, isn't it? Are you named... Can you escape? It kind of looks like the top's open there. It does look like the top's open. Let's see. Are there blocks? There are. Iskal probably wouldn't mind if I were to pinch some of these. Let's take 8 of those. If you're wondering why I'm just so happily pinching these things, good idea with the ender chest. Not enough shops have those in. It's because I am the man who supplies him the blocks. So I can go bring some more over here later. Believe me. Alright, I want to read a message in chat here quickly. Is this a rap? I think someone's posted a rap. So I am awesome yay says, X is the best, that's why he lives in the West and he plays chess. I said you look like you had less bets on your meth. I said bang bang, it was my chain, it's pop, that's why you look dumb ass lollipop. Look like you always got dropped by a lollipolly pop. Then we always see the bunny hop, so get out of my face before I call you brace face little ninja. Okay, I liked how that started, but then it got a little bit crazy. It got a little bit crazy up in here. Gladiant47 has subscribed. Thank you so much for your subscription, buddy. Do hope you enjoy today's stream. Have a little shuffle on me. Prismarine and Fish shuffle. Thank you for your subscription. Do appreciate the support. These blocks go on this side over here. I've just realised I haven't built anything over here yet. So you're going to look and see something like that. Right, I reckon we should go gather the blocks in a bit, but we should figure out how this is going to work. Let's say we've got that there, and we go 1, 2, put something there. Now, keep in mind, 2 wide means we can hide a portal behind it. Actually, if I were to continue coming outwards, right, goes out by 1. Let's see where that ends up. So, how do I know where this path is ending? Glass. Path ends 2 blocks over from where the glass is, and then the 3rd block is where the pillar will be. Okay, so there's the glass, there's 1, 2, 3. I said that's where the pillar would be. I think that's correct. Let's just check it one time. So if we're standing between the path, it's there, and that bit has a little bit extra, so we stand here, and yeah, that would appear to be correct. There's spruce, by the way, just thought I'd point that out. Song Soul says, I keep on waiting for it to cut when it's all done. This is a live stream, man, there's no cuts. No cuts. Okay, and oh, actually you end up there. Well, that's encouraging. That would perhaps suggest that our room could have a bit more of a curved shape to it, which I quite like. Now that I... Oh, did I goof? I think I goofed when I placed those blocks down. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you need to go there. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. Is that surely not right? We got a donation here from Vixley, who I think I get the name wrong, or maybe got it right. I don't even know. Says, just wanted to give you a little donation for all your hard work on the videos and streaming. XVXDerp. Thank you so much for the donation, Vixley. Sorry if I got the name wrong again. Do appreciate the donation though. It's almost perfect. Look, surely they should be diagonal to one another. No, is this right or wrong? I can't figure it out. Right. Glass, clay, gap, wood. Glass, clay, gap, wood. It goes back by 1. Now it all makes sense, so maybe that would work out. Very glad I took a second look at that. How do you get elytra transparency? It's a bug, my friend. It is a bug in Minecraft. Hold an item in your hand, something along those lines, and it will look transparent to other players. Okay, so that wall was sort of misleading a little bit. Okay, that means that gets to go there. So now, 1, 2, bam, is also 1, 2, bam. So we get to have a curved sort of wall effect going on. I quite like that. However, where it drops back by 1 here, it's not necessarily in the right spot. So what we might do is actually pull that out. Or we could have a 2 wide block thing going on here, like, now it gives you more room to have colour in there. What's your pick, X? Says Asp Yoko. Thanks, I will try and keep an eye on it. What do you do with the money people donate to you? Leo Kyra, it doesn't, it goes, basically, I say it goes back into the channel. You know, I'm not someone, I've said it before, you know, like, the money's mine. I like to put things back into the channel, you know, where I can. At the moment, that's so slowly saving up to move out. I'm not someone who buys, you know, loads of treats for themselves or fancy things or anything like that. It all sort of goes into the lifestyle that fuels doing this every single day, which is what I love. It's my passion, you know. Yeah, so it's nothing specific. It's not like I get a donation and then go out and go, oh, I'm gonna go buy this. Do you know what I mean? It just goes into savings, really. And then, you know, one day that'll mean I'll have a studio, and then it'll be so much easier for me to record videos and all of that stuff. I'm daydreaming a little bit now. I'm actually picturing like a place of my own in my head, and not having to worry about other people in the house making noise when I'm making videos and things like that. What am I doing? I've lost my focus. We need to go pick out some blocks at this point for each side. So we need prismarine and acacia. We can get that from our base. Guys, you're going to have to help me remember here. Prismarine and acacia is number 1. This direction has the iron shop, so I think iron blocks will be the second thing we need. Sounds reasonable. Then, In this direction we need some stained glass, so we'll pick up some stuff that we've got, and in that direction diorite. So 3 things for 2 directions. The other one is going to have just the 2, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, sounds good. You don't need a Studio X. Join Mumbo Jumbo in his studio. Well, it may sound like a good idea when you say it, but the reality is he's got his own place, his own life. You know, I'm sure he doesn't want some other YouTuber just busting in. And I want my own place as well, you know. Does anyone know a show called Once Upon a Time? I'm addicted to it. I've possibly heard of that show. Purpur instead of diorite, free advertising. Well, the Purpur shop is in the corner, so I mean, it would make sense to put Purpur there. It might pop out more than diorite, you know. You got a point, actually. It might work a little bit better. Let's check these chests. Hi, Iskal, these are your shop chests. I know he's not watching. I don't know why I'm talking to him. They should be fully stocked up in the shop. Or maybe he's not ready for that. X, I have a sign on my door saying I'm watching Asuma, do not disturb. Hazmabs, yes, thank you for letting me know. Someone else did that the other day. It was hilarious and charming. Okay, so we need acacia with this one, then we need diorite. Diorite, where art thou? Let's take half a stack. Acacia. We'll take that much. So now we've got 2 sides covered. The other one is stained glass, and then we've got our iron blocks. I think I'll drop off some hardened clay while I'm here, which will be the top chest. Bam, take all of that. Orange, I think, is full up already. No, it's not. Bam. We got a noise in my ear. It's a resubscribe from S Smith H8. Thank you so much for the resubscribe, buddy. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. We need to grab some stained glass. Now, reds is alright. I don't want to use the dark colours there. It'd be nice to have something luminous and vibrant. Although blue is the colour that Joe's used. I think what we'll do is go with blue and light blue, so we can achieve that with a little bit of bone meal, which we can sort of chuck away. We're only going to need a couple of pieces. We'll take a little bit of lapis as well. Okay, that should be more than enough. And then we'll pick up glass and iron. That's all we got left, so we're organised. Just joined. What have I missed, says Barharms. You've missed spoilers. Spoilers galore. Is anyone AFK on the server, says Warlock. Cubfam might be AFK, but I don't know. What is resubscribing, says Declagging. It's when someone has been subscribed for a month, they will get a resubscribe message on the stream. And therefore I must thank them for helping me do what I do. Are you going to watch Captain America Civil War? Absolutely not. I am done watching any form of Marvel movie. I watched... The first one I watched was Ant-Man, and I was really disappointed. I've said it before on the stream. I just felt like the character was really hollow. And they didn't really take advantage of the whole action sequences when the Ant-Man is shrunk. They just felt like regular action sequences to me. So I was really I was kind of in high hopes of that movie. It looked very cool, and I didn't like it. And then the second one that I watched was Deadpool, and oh my god, I did not like that movie. I know many of you love it. I know I'm probably not going to be agreeing with people here, but man, the humour in that movie was just really... I've seen it 1,000 times, and let's take quite a bit actually. We might end up using a lot. And what was the other thing about it that I didn't like? Oh, hi, we went down here. It's just a typical romance love story at the end of the day. You know, guy gets the girl after going through his troubles and woes or whatever, and it just felt like a movie I'd seen 100 times before. So I've tried 2 of them. They look like movies I wouldn't like. I think I know I don't like those Marvel movies now. Have you seen The Jungle Book yet? Vixley, I saw The Jungle Book when I was a kid, alright? What music program do you use for the music in the stream? Game Wizard, I'm using VLC Media Player. Highly recommend it for playing movies. Don't really need to play it for music though. Haspaz says, are you effing crazy? You don't like Deadpool? Look, people can have different opinions, you know. Not everyone has to like the same stuff. If you like it... Oh look, there's some more people getting upset about Deadpool now. I'm not trying to be disrespectful if you like it. I'm just telling you how I felt, you know. I really didn't like it. I've seen a lot of movies, and I felt it was just a very typical mainstream release. Hi, bam, get out of my way. You see, I like a different type of movie as well, you know. I like dramas and movies with, like, you know, character development and stuff that gets you, like, emotional, so to speak. Ouija Ben says I hated Deadpool. Well, we've got a I wouldn't say I hated it, actually, to be fair. Didn't really enjoy it much, though. We've probably got a similar opinion, and some people will disagree with us. And you know what? Just like it's not about like having a go at each other when we don't agree about stuff. It's just a movie, right? Zape says I have not seen Deadpool. Should I see it? It depends on what sort of movies you like. If you like your sort of run-of-the-mill entertainment movie with a little bit of action and, you know, everything works out okay in the end kind of stuff, then yeah, I'd say go for it. See, that's a really good point. I love movies that don't, like, where everything isn't alright in the end. Like, I find it so much more powerful for a movie to, like, let's say kill the character that you're rooting for, or, you know, like, for it to have a big emotional impact through not doing the everything ends out okay kind of deal. They're the sort of movies I really like. To put things in a nutshell, you know. Deadpool wasn't officially a Marvel movie. It was Fox using a Marvel character. Yeah. Well, they're all sort of like along the same lines anyway. I get the impression. I don't know. I don't really know. I've just, ever since I saw the Marvel franchise like kick off and they just pumped out tons of movies every year, it just didn't seem like something I'd be into. Oh, by the way, I am missing things on my side. Have you seen X? What about Suicide Squad? Says someone. I've seen the trailers for that. That looks like it is most likely going to be appalling, in my opinion. It looks like it could be terrible. It's got a slim chance of maybe being something good. Wow, and everyone's talking about movies now. Anyway, I need to say thank you to KaiFan419 for subscribing. Do appreciate the support, and also to let's see, how do I say your name? Mental Milky. Mental Milky. Is it Mental Milky? Thank you so much for subscribing. Do appreciate it. We also got a donation here from Ponybutt saying, what's a stream without a donation from Small Horse? Small Horse. Not sure what you mean. Now go back to lurking and TSF with Autumn. Are you guys still playing TSF? TSF is amazing. Terror Swoop Force, the map from Noxcrew. You guys should all check that map out. There's a video on my channel. You can find a link to it. If you like the look of it, go play it. It is seriously awesome. So we can have our iron blocks here, and iron blocks on this side as well. So far, I've got to say, it does look a little bit like boom, here I am. Like, it pops out a bit much, maybe. What is your favourite movie, says Andrew WK? Good question. One I always get asked. And again, disclaimer alert, I can never remember my favourite movies. Like, I've seen a lot. I like a lot of movies. I'm not one who just pops out a list. But we're developing a list when people ask. Dead Poets Society. Again, what was I saying a moment ago about liking... This is in the wrong spot. Liking movies that have tragic endings, or, you know, don't end with everything being happy. That is how Dead Poets Society ends. Like, you're left like with that feeling like of almost like injustice, or like you wished so much better for the characters that you just like saw in this movie. Like Dead Poets Society ends like that. Another movie I really loved. Yeah, so I like those sorts of movies. Wait, what's going on here? You need to go back by one. And that needs to go there. X, we have very different opinions when it comes to music and movies, but your opinions have expanded my views. Well, that's good. We all got to learn from one another, right? X, have you listened to heavy metal music? I am a die-hard metalhead. Go there. X, we have very different opinions when it comes to music and movies, but your opinions have expanded my views. Well, that's good. We all got to learn from one another, right? X, have you listened to heavy metal music? I am a die-hard metalhead. You have no idea. Yeah. Nobby Nuts says American History X is so violent. It's violent, yeah. But like its violence is completely warranted, as the people that it's, you know, talking about or is about, they're violent people. I think the violence in that movie is powerful. Like it comes with a message, right? It has a meaning. It's not the right message, obviously. You'll have to. I don't want to like give too much away about that movie. Like you could talk about it at length, but for someone who hasn't seen it, I think they should watch it, as there's, like I said, a lot to be learnt from it. Okay. Right. Where do they go? Where do they go again? I think we have the gap. Then we put them here, and I think that's the spot. So there's that 2 gaps. So now we get to put in the door, right? I love this bit of the song. I love the way the pitch shift just drops down there. Lil Conboy says, I wrote an essay on American History X for a film class when I was in college. I've seen it a few times. That's cool. What do you think about Pulp Fiction? I remember really liking that movie. That's one of Tarantino's that I really did enjoy. But man, it's been so long since I've seen like Pulp Fiction. X, do you listen to Finnish metal? I have a few Finnish metal bands for sure. One that comes to mind, I think they're Finnish. What are they called? I can picture their records. Is it Trollhammer? So, no, Trollhammer's the name of the song. Man, I can like picture this band, but the name won't come to my mind. That's annoying. Right, is that correct? That's correct. I really want to know the name. I'm going to go look it up. It's not Fin Troll, is it? They're not actually Finnish, just because of the fin. That might be what I'm thinking of. They have a song called Trollhammer. Finland. Fintroll, they are from Finland. There you go. And I got a lot of other obscure bands that you've probably never heard of. Oh, Children of Bodom are Finnish. I always thought they were Swedish. Anyway, right. So we sort of see it coming together a little bit now. We should really chuck in these extra blocks. So let's eat as well. Jake says, "What are you up to right now?" We're working on this base down here right now. This base, this little project down below. Okay, I'm not getting that feeling like it's screaming, you know, the right kind of, hey, go this way for that message yet. I think this might take a fair bit of work. Random dude says they're Finnish. I'm Finnish and never heard of them. Well, let me tell you something about music. Tell you all about music. Music is incredibly large and diverse. Like, when someone says, oh my god, you've never heard of, you know, so-and-so, it's literally like, do you know how many bands there are? Like, as someone who's, like, explored heavy metal music a lot, there are gazillions of heavy metal bands. Like, it is ridiculous how many bands there are. And that's just metal music. Electronic music seems to have a nearly infinite depth of artists available. If you're into like music at all, and you've ever like looked into how deep bands go, genres go, how many people are making music, it's like, it's enormous. It's absolutely enormous. There should be like no surprise if there's a band from your local town who happen to be big and you've never heard of. It's just like music is kind of enormous. Right, so how does that look? That doesn't scream art gallery to me. Plus the clay blocks really aren't going to work with it. They need something else going on there. But if you were to come through a portal, I'm thinking of putting a portal in these 2 corners and then a portal in the other 2. Like, you walk out, you're sort of already pushed into the room from this corner a little bit. And, you know, hey, where do I want to go? I want to go to the Iron District. Pop through here. And up you go. Right? That's working pretty well. What do you guys think? We also got a new subscriber. It is legitplay.net. Thank you so much for your subscription. Do hope you enjoyed today's stream. Have a good time hanging out with me today. We've been streaming for 50 minutes and we have probably not made as much progress as I would have liked, but that's streaming for you, you know. Do you ever see the Star Trek movies, says Malbury. I think I've seen almost all of them. I really like The Next Generation and not so keen on some of the other Star Trek stuff. I've watched those movies. I don't think they're terribly great either, to be fair. Some of them are pretty forgettable. X, why don't you go to Doc and Etho's theme park? Because, Moke, we are working on our base over here today. X, have you ever heard of Baking Benjamin? They're one of my favourite bands, but hardly anyone else I talk to has heard of them. They recently reformed. I've heard of Breaking Benjamin. I couldn't tell you much about them, I just heard the name. Wow, False did a good job decorating that building. Boa Helms, that's exactly why I employed her, because, yeah, look at it. It looks terrific. What's your favourite addition to Minecraft 1.9? Andrew is definitely the Elytra. What PC do you have? Says I'm Broghai PV. I can't read the lime green names. If you want to know what my PC is, go to my website. There is a page on there, assumavoid.com. How many hours you play per day? Too many, Emrile, too many. Baking Benjamin is mainstream, says KTS97. I'd agree, yeah, I've heard about them in a mainstream context. Like, I could throw up band names, you know, no, there's no chance anyone here watching has heard of, because I go out and find, like, obscure music. X, your pick is breaking, says Untamable Cat. The point there that I was making wasn't like, hey, look at me, I know about, like, some obscure music. The point more was just, like, you can go out and look for music and find stuff so easily now that no one knows about, you know? Like, if you go on Bandcamp and just start clicking and searching, you'll find something with, like, 10 listeners before long, and it might not be half bad. Asuma, you hit 70,000 followers on Twitch. Is that true? I've just noticed that we had 69,922 when we started, and we have gained 166 followers this stream. We've also got 5 new subscribers, so thank you to you guys for subscribing. Thank you to everyone for hitting the follow button. If you haven't done that, be sure to do so. And 70,000 subscribers. I don't know how we're going to celebrate that. I don't know at all. Honestly, I've got no ideas. What we've done previously is Boring Voice, but I feel like Boring Voice is really difficult to do when I've been chatting on a stream for ages. And Duke says 7,004 on my count. Well, the follower count doesn't update, so some of you are posting numbers below 69. If you refresh the page, you should see it pop over. There you go. So, anyway, we've made it. We've made it. I can tell because I've got the numbers on my screen. It's just that number doesn't refresh from where you first tuned in to watch. MC Tech YouTube says Boring Voice. It's not going to happen. I'll tell you what, it's not going to happen. If someone suggests something really cool and different to do, I'll be like, okay, let's give that a try. But Boring Voice won't be it. Anyway, I think we're settled on the shape of the room, so maybe rather than focusing on this where we're slowing down, we should focus on what we can get right at the moment. So 2 more there, 2 more here, and bam, all of that links up pretty well, doesn't it? So that's the entire thing. It says 70,041 on me, says Mike Zors. That sounds very accurate, Mike. That's probably very close to what it actually is. What are your thoughts on Star Wars, says Blakesbergs. Yeah, I like Star Wars. We've talked a lot about Star Wars in recent streams. Man, this pick is going to break if I'm not careful, isn't it? Let's go change that over. Lolcats language. So, I'll tell you what, if you guys want lolcats, you can have lolcats. We just hit 70,000, why not? Kingdom of Cats, lolcat. Cheese for Days says I'm listening to this while playing MC. I imagine many people are. Done. We're done. KK, I'm back, right. Okay, let's put our let's put our fuzz digging in here and take out our smooth digging. Let's get our smooth digging going on. See, these ones are renamed, so I don't know what the names of them are, but watery stained glass and dark oak wood. Wood. Let's build this up a little bit then. So I'll tell you what we could do. We could get in the redstone actually. I think I might just do that now because yeah, let's get the redstone done on each of these sides. We're going to stick with this layout, so that sounds like a nice next step to me. What's your favourite thing to do in Minecraft, says Audio Puppet. I love doing redstone, but it all depends on your mood, I think. Redstone's always a treat. It's not so much fun when you like desperately need to fix something for a video, let's say. Like you're halfway through doing something big. I think that's something that I haven't encountered too much this season. Like my old playstyle would mean, hey, we're going to do this thing, you know, from start to finish. It's going to involve all of this. Then if the redstone doesn't work, you start stressing out. I've got to, you know, get this thing done for a video, make sure it works. And I've moved away from that now. I'm like, do you know what? If something's not working out in a video, I'll just go do something else. Oops. And I much prefer doing things like that. So Redstone's really fun when you're not like under pressure to do redstone, which sounds a little bit odd because it's a game. As I just said though, when you're making a video, sometimes it's not like that. Why did we like glitch out there? That was a bit weird. Hecklon says you missed one. That might be true. Wow, we are really running low on space. Where did we miss one? Ah, there's our... Ha, look. Now we found it. Bam. There's our glitched out block. Hi. So where did I miss one? Right here. Thanks for pointing that out. There we go. So there's the pillars of our room. All looks good. Probably looks a little bit odd because sometimes the blocks behind them are a bit different. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, I'm going to put down a couple more torches. And now we're going to do the redstone stuff. Sounds good, right? X, I have to go, but Tone Matrix is fun. You can make music with it. Tweet anything at me like that if you want to suggest something. Tone Matrix. I like making music. I got Garage Band on my iPad the other day. I played that for hours. That's really fascinating. I think I talked about this on a stream recently. Garage Band is like a really streamlined and user-friendly version of the like software I used to use to make music ages ago, like VSTs and programming MIDI rolls and stuff, like basically programming your computer to make sounds. Okay, so just trying to clear up some room in our inventory, and that's probably about the best I can do at this point. Ah, trapdoors as well, there we go. And you know what, if I combine those together, then they take up less space. Right. Don't want that, don't want that. Now we're going to do some redstone in, alright? Redstone in good? Did you use Logic before, says Jerp the Derp. I used Fruity Loops Studio. I know. Oh, not Fruity Loops. I liked it. Do you know what? I think like quartz would go really well here. Maybe picking a block to go with the colour. So quartz and quartz. Now, you don't have a lot of slabs and stairs. I think I'll just stick to birch. So birch in here. This one is pretty much done, by the way. That needs to be changed to a dirt block. And I need some redstone. X, you're number 1 on Minecraft Twitch. Jedi, thanks for letting me know. Thanks everyone for coming along and checking it out. If you are new here, maybe tuned in because I'm in the top slot. This is not what I primarily do. So be sure to check out my YouTube channel if you like what you see. Because that is where I operate. I operate on the YouTubes. We're probably not going to need our shovel. So we'll chuck that in there. We need to free up this hotbar space. We probably don't want to do a bucket of water while we're doing redstone. And I'll tell you what we do need, which I was looking for, is birchwood stuff. There we go, all of that, and I'll take a whole like stack of logs with me. Tea reminder from JM99. Thank you for the tea reminder, buddy. Can have a sip. X, are you a system admin in your job? No, my job is this. I'm definitely not a system admin. That sounds like something I'd be terrible at. Administrating systems, that's not for me. Right, we'll put you there. I know there's a gap the other side. I don't care. I don't care about the gap. And then you need to be changed as well. Bam, then it's going to do that. A gap. And then you need to be changed as well. Bam, then it's going to do that. Okay, now this thing down here is set to 2. Okay, no, that's actually correct. Now I'm stuck in a hole. Right, and that needs to go there. Yeah, that's all correct. Right, so we can start filling in these gaps. Yaha. Hey X, are you ever going to do a vlog? I've already done some vlogs on my channel, Peas. Just look for the vlogs playlist. Right, all of that looks good to me. And I think somewhere... Actually, we probably have the iron blocks. Well, no, actually. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put that there. And maybe stairs behind it, but that might cause a bit of a nuisance. So you just bam up here, them up the top, yeah? And then we've got to repeat that on all sides. What is that, says Shamal Leone. If you're ever going to say it, refer to what it is you mean, because I don't know what it is for me. Like, I'm doing lots of things here. It could be anything. It could be the room, could be the redstone. Hey X, are you going to do any more videos on XVS? Ethan Flow, I've got one planned, but the old tour videos are probably not likely to return. It's been discussed. It's been discussed, but it's... I'm mining fast too. That's what we're using right now, apparently. Yeah, it has been discussed, but I don't think it's going to come back. So is that where it starts, right there? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay. Because I want to repeat this like identical each time, so you've got to like figure out the building pattern a little bit. X, you have been streaming for 1 hour, says the legend of Jat. Thanks for letting me know, buddy. So it is free up, and then you've got one block with your thing on it. 1, 2, 3, and then pressure plate. I don't think I picked any of those up. Bam, let's go find some pressure plates. Hamster Kazam says, what did I miss? Not a lot. What you see right here is pretty much most of it. I think we'll get this redstone in place though, and then we'll be able to move on from this one. Alright, so we've got enough pressure plates to do the rest of this, which is good. We were doing this one next. Look at Music 99 Lives. It has no copyright, says Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, that again, I've said this so many times on stream. That's not how music works. Like, just because something doesn't have copyright doesn't mean you can use it. It's a bit more complicated than that. What am I looking for? A bit zonked at the moment. We're building this. Need to get in a bit of a groove. I guess we need like sticky pistons, don't we? Which I don't have. Do you think the elytras are overpowered in survival? Jackaman, I don't. I think maybe what they need to do is add some things in the game that go along with the elytra a little bit more. Like give you more things to do with it maybe. I don't think it's overpowered. I think the fact that you have to do so much to get it, once you've got it, you're a bit further into the game. And it lets you travel around like and have so much more fun, but without being overpowered in my opinion. Like, it's not like flying in... what would it be? Like in modded, you don't just sort of take off and go where you want. You have to glide, you have to come down from a higher place, you have to travel with it, and I think that's the... Yikes. That's the way it's been done well. So, is this going to be a problem? Probably not actually, because I just needed to put that block there. But from up top it might look a little bit silly. Let's go have a look. Where's the way out? Tumtron says Elytra plus banners. That would be cool. That might not look so great though, but it'd definitely be cool. So where are you, Birchwood? Was it not this bit here that I was looking at? I'm not sure. Wait, oh wow, I've got turned around. We need to go this way. Where is it? It will be actually quite close to this path. There it is. Do you know what? I don't think you'll ever notice or care. So we're going to just put a block above it as well, actually. I knocked out some torches. Okay, right, let's try and focus and get this thing done. So, torches, yeah, torches are going to be on either side. Oh my god. It's the same problem. Well, we'll fix that when we go back up. Wrong type of torch. Redstone torch there, redstone torch there. This one is going to have redstone and stuff below it. So, actually, this gets quite easy when you think about it. You've got to go down here and start off with a bit of redstone. Right, that then needs to go into this block, or sorry, it's powering the block below it, so it powers that piston, which has a block on top of it, so that's going to create a 2-tick pulse. There's then going to be redstone back here, aha, and that's going to get sent upwards. Bam, translocator, elevator. X, why not scatter furnaces around your shop as sort of stepping stones so the pistons don't stick out quite as much? I thought about that. I thought that would make it look even more like it sticks out, you know, having blocks around it to sort of say this is the exit point. And I didn't feel like going further away than the distance that I picked, so if I'd have gone further away from the path it may have looked a little bit better, but I'm happy with that. Alright, so we need our birchwood. Man, playing with a full inventory is something I don't like doing. I noticed some people like always have full inventories, like Etho for example, always got tons of stuff in his inventory. I'm the sort of player that likes to clear it out constantly, and I haven't really done that at the moment. So we don't fill in that block because, hey, I might have done that over here by mistake. The Legend of Jat says, a lovely message there. He says, so glad I could finally watch the stream. Time zones suck a lot. Well, on the weekends I stream at this time in the morning, so maybe that's useful for you to know. Yes, look at that. I got it right. I left a gap there. Very good, very good. Assuming you should make an elytra launcher. Made to mine, I'll get around to doing something like that at some point, I guess. Okay, now we need... Oh, look at this. Just forever swapping blocks around. I don't like it. Okay. Yep, now we've got to dig out this bit. Same on this side. All good. Do you know what? I put in one extra there. It doesn't even matter. I'm not even fussed. Because that now works. One there. Is that right? Yeah, it is. So some bits of this might get changed, but in general, that's now it. Up you go. Now that seemed to be high. That didn't work. Huh, interesting. Not seen it do that before. It might have something to do with your alignment, like if you're over to the left. There's a full block on the right, a half block on the left. Now I've pushed myself to the left, fine. And now we're going to push ourselves to the right. Infamously, Alex says, the only times I get to watch these streams anymore is if I happen to be up late because you stream while I'm in school or in bed. I'm on the US coast. Sorry about that, infamously, Alex. That is unfortunately how it works. And I doubt my times would really change much at all in the future. There's no... Like, this works very well for how I get things done, I guess you could say. Like the times that I stream at. Okay, yeah, so that's two of them done. Right, let's go do a third one. There's nothing else to say about it. Can you use CCO licensed music for anything, says Offsora. I don't know. I don't know that license. Creative Commons is the one that I tend to go for because it seems to be very much aimed at being quite an easy to understand, broad and open license where it's like, hey, are you know, this music can be used by someone making money from it and you're okay with that. In a nutshell. Alright, so then we got that first bit done. Putting the blocks around it, which means that one too. And then we got our blocks on the side. Now water might creep in here again. Nope. I probably shouldn't have put this one here just yet. Now we've got to test what's above it again, so let's just remove a couple more blocks here so we can see what we're doing. It's going to be there, go into that one. Right, does this piston get activated? No, that's because we need a block up here. And again, my inventory is just full up. These weekend streams are like the only time I can catch any of the Hermit's lives, says me in my books. Ah, well good for you, because we're doing these sort of weekend long ones, right? There you go, get rid of that. Where all the Hermits sort of chip in. What are we doing? We're breaking this block and then putting it back. Where'd it go? It's up there! No! Come to me! Yay! Okay, Anna knocked out the torch. Woohoo! So, you go there. Piston gets activated. Everything's good. Right, so now we've already put that redstone in. We need our sticky piston. Then we need a block above the sticky piston. And we need a repeater. Ah, you see, I've got ahead of myself a little bit. Should have put these things in first. Put that on the second setting, and it's all good to go. Alright, let's dig all this out. Is Elder Scrolls Online worth buying, says Warlock. I have no idea, I've never played that game. No idea. Okay, and then that one we leave open. Oh, that doesn't need to go there. And one there, and that's it, another one done. These don't take long now, we're getting in a bit of a groove. There we go, up to the top. Alright, what do you guys think? Let me know. Now, I know my mods hate a little bit of spam. I am encouraging... I'm not asking you to spam it over and over again, just say it once. Do you like the whole piston thing that we got going on here? You're going to come through another portal into this room down below, and then you're going to go, where is it that I want to go? It's to this district, bam. Now you're on a path facing the derp and the purple shop, right? I like it. I'm hoping the other hermits like it, because the idea is to make it an easier way to get around What's the point of all this, X, says Electric Turtle? I think I just explained that. I know there's a delay on chat, so we got lots of yeses. Amazing idea. Yeah, it's kind of cool. No. A few no's in there. Some nas. Meh. Lots of yeses. It's great. Oh, yes. It's cool. The piston bug weirds me out, to be honest, says Pig. Yeah, Pig. I agree. It's a weird bug, but it seems to be staying in the game. When they remove it, people are going to be upset. Going to be really upset. Alright, thanks, Peep. Appreciate all the messages. Looks like it's about 90% positive, so hopefully the hermits will like all of this. Okay, redstone down there. We put our block on top. Hey, we might have run out of birchwood. That would be kind of nuts, because we brought loads of it with us. Right, and we are definitely in a groove of building this now. We know where all the blocks go. Okay, and then hi, Jack-o'-lantern, hi. Aha, look, another block that needs replacing. Bam, there we go, so that works. Okay, so that's the block with the torch on, which means these two need the repeater, and wow. Oh, I didn't place the piston, okay. Getting ahead of myself a little bit here. So we need that piston. Block above the piston. Repeater goes there. Second setting. And clay, like that. And a torch there, and that's it. That is it. So now we've got to put in all of this stuff. I might use up some of those slabs. X, how would you recommend advertising a YT, a YouTube? If you mean a channel, you have to advertise in the places where advertising is acceptable. Basically, I started off with Planet Minecraft. You can openly advertise there. They have a section for posting your videos, so that's how I got started and started gaining subscribers. Hi, we had to run out. We just need one more block, don't we? Just need one more block. And we'll have to take back some of those slabs, I guess. Actually, we need 2 more blocks, because we want one there as well. Bam. So that is, yep, officially the same as the other ones. And up you go. I really like this. I think it's good, but it needs more work, that's for sure. The concept's there, the redstone's in, so I like that. What's this language pack, says the wiki. It's I'm mining fast, it's the lols cat. Bernie sticks, glowy rocks, lil blue glass. Oh, I threw it. Bring that back. Right, man, we got loads of chests just full of stuff now. We should probably clear out our inventory a little bit and move on to something else now. That's all I'm going to do on this project. Hope you've enjoyed the spoilers. This is definitely better than what I was doing before. You're going to come through a portal, you're going to see the colours, you're going to know where you want to go. And I reckon that's good. Okay, so in goes the clay. And let's put the redstone in here as well. That's all we can do. I think what I like to do with these chests is just make sure there's nothing in my inventory I could also throw in, because it would stack with something else, right? So just pondering, looking at that. Okay, and look, plenty of space for the rest of this to go. Yahar! Okay, that's great. Ladder! And water bucket. Okay, some things I keep on me, and those will be those things. And I wouldn't mind a stack of building blocks. Always good to have a stack of building blocks on you. It's good, but the whole walls display the shops that are in that direction, so change to purple when you look at the purple shop, etc. Well, the way I see it is, although this lines up with the purple shop, like, that's the main thing right here. I guess it's a bit of both, isn't it? Maybe purple on one side, diorite on the other. I'll have to take a bit of feedback from the hermits as well about it. They're very likely going to fix that bug though, especially since they went out of their way to make it so redstone can be placed on top of pistons. Rocky, that's not like, this is the thing with Mojang. They never do anything like it's such a blatant and obvious bug, but yet they completely ignore all the bug reports on it. Don't talk about it. Don't say they're going to fix it. And now that they're optimizing and fixing 1.9, they're, you know, making no attempts to fix what is a game-breaking critical bug, which has broken tons of contraptions, and now everyone's using to make new ones. Like, it's their responsibility, I think, to make sure that Man, I've made no sales here at all. No sales for my cobble and stone. It's their responsibility to like look after the game and make sure that the people playing it, you know, aren't going to have all the things that they do broken every update, which is something that they do with other stuff and they're supposed to do with Redstone, but this time they've left it in, and I don't know, if they're not going to fix it in 1.9, then they can't just leave in a game-breaking bug for an entire update. It's just bizarre. Whole thing's bizarre. What bug are you talking about? Says Super Taurus. Just got back. We're talking about the piston translocator bug. I'd agree, it's absolutely a bug. It's clearly not supposed to be in the game, but this is Mojang we're talking about. They left floating water in the game for like 4 years and then went, oh, we're removing it. So we might have this bug for another 2 to 3 years. We don't know. We got a resubscribe here from, is it, I'm trying to say this name, Plate, oh, I'm just going to read it out, P8L6GXTB, thank you for subscribing. I butchered your name, I know. Sorry, resubscribing 2 months in a row, do appreciate it. I can't seem to read or say your name today. Now I am trying to scratch my head and remember what the other thing I wanted to do this stream is, but I think we should go chip away at the passive mob farm a little bit. Thomas says, I thought it was a feature. I mean, yeah, it could be a feature. I don't know. They haven't made a statement on it. They should be aware that the community wants to know. Oh, I give up. You know, Mojang always seem to be so distant. Burning Potato says, hey X, you should change the foundation pillars on the purple stone with purple plants. I saw that suggestion, Burning Potato, in my comments, and I like it, but it's a bit late for that now. I think we're sort of done with that. Here's the thing that I need to do. I need to go over here and like lower the walls down a little bit so no mobs can climb up here, which is something we're doing all over the place at the moment, really. Pigman Farm says, Hasm Mabs, let's do a bit of both. Let's chip away like 2 layers of the passive mob farm, and then we'll do a little bit of Pigman farm work. Secunda says, hey Asuma, first time watching you live. I usually watch these on YouTube anyway. Just wanted to say the band Grinspoon might be something you enjoy. They're from Australia, where I'm from. Just feel free to tweet that at me and I'll read my tweets later and check it out. But thanks for the suggestion. Nobly, has anybody actually asked Mojang if it's a bug? Yeah, Super Taurus, people talk about it on the Reddit, you know, and post videos there showing all the things. The problem is we don't have this direct line of communication. We have them being on Twitter, but that doesn't mean that they read everything people tweet at them. You know, they come on Reddit. It doesn't mean they read everything on Reddit, and on their own they don't appear to have enough like this stuff is reported on the bug tracker too and upvoted, but they don't seem to pay attention to it or mention it. I guess I talk about it like it's their fault. As I say it, it might be quite difficult to keep up with everything that the community has to offer. But I've said it before. They need to like talk to people that can gather information and be like, okay, 1.9, don't release it yet because you got this absolutely bizarre bug with the pistons in. Look at it. It breaks so many contraptions. You know, half your Redstone community is going to have all their work destroyed, and fix it before you release it. But you know, I guess they don't have the sort of person who plays the game to like notice these things or spot them. I'm moaning again. I feel bad. I'm moaning about them. We got a new subscriber here. It is Merke. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Merke Mawul. Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate it. Do you know what I want to know? I want to know when Dave is going to subscribe, or Tim, or someone with an easy to read name. You know, like Dave 1. Like, oh look, it's Dave 1. I can read that name. But no, we've got all these crazy names and numbers and letters, and I'm only joking. Right, so 2 layers of our passive mob farm to make more progress. We are down to Y50. Let's get to Y48. Got a tea reminder from Wolfing. Thank you for the tea reminder. I just picked up my tea and it was dead cold, but I'll have a sip anyway. Kai Fan says, Dave's not here, man. Oh, there we go. Prez says the bug is fixed in 1.10. How do you know that? Is that confirmed on the bug tracker? Do they do it like that? If it is, man, like skipping an update to fix that is just bizarre. Oh, they can't fix it now. They're gonna like infuriate the community again. It's so bizarre. So bizarre. I'm having a real moan about Amana. It's so difficult not to though, because if you've been playing this game as long as me, you realise that the game is brilliant, but you know, it doesn't necessarily mean whoever's hands it's in makes them brilliant too. Scratch your beard, says Ratus Designs. Here you go, have a little beard scratch. I don't know why you want to hear that. X, one of the things when it comes to programming, when a company releases an app, 90% of the time the app is coded, the last 10% is incomplete, known as bugs. The time and effort to go to fix that 10% just takes as long or longer to complete. Yeah, I'd agree. I understand that. I agree and I understand. But we're talking about like a company that's owned by the world's... Mojang is owned by the world's biggest company. It's got an insane amount of resources from the success of Minecraft, and it just seems crazy that free amateur programmers are like working on it, you know? It still feels like a what would you call it, like a garage like job. Like they're working out of a garage. Beard confirmed, says Wolfling. There you go. Mickey's Gaming says I would subscribe to this account just to hear X pronounce my name wrong. Well, you got it without subscribing. I'm sure I butchered that name. Mojang is owned by Google, says Meno Homo. No, Mojang's owned by Microsoft. One of the biggest tech companies. So, you know, they're going to have insane amounts of resources. But I think they've got a hands-off approach to Mojang. Just like let them do what they want. Wow, this is a big old cave opening up right below, isn't it? Some bugs on their tracker have code situations posted and they still don't get fixed. Oh yes, solutions, not situations, yes. Yeah, like Tango found a bug recently and just fixed it himself. I do imagine though, like, just because it's someone's posted a fix might not mean it is actually a fix. It might mean you implement it and then find it creates a bug somewhere else. That's one thing I've noticed about Minecraft over time, is that like sometimes it's like, oh, we fixed a bug, and now you, like, they released a snapshot once where you couldn't place a block. If you placed a block, the game would crash. So that's a sign that they don't really play stuff before they test it. But sometimes it's like they fix this bug, and then all of a sudden, if you know, like you walk backwards eating a steak, the game restarts or something, and it sort of shows you the finicky nature of code, or maybe that the game is coded poorly. I don't know. So there's like this message from several people over and over again in chat. Have you and Mumbo ever met in real life? I don't know why you're so curious, but no is the answer. We have not. I haven't met any of the hermits. Google, Bing, Google, Microsoft, says MP7767. Google Bing, isn't that their search engine? I think that's their search engine. Wait, Microsoft is one of the biggest companies and their phones are rubbish. I don't think their phones are rubbish. I mean, I think what they suffer from is trying to be like Apple when they don't have loads of people to code and develop like apps for them, because Windows platform is closed, so is Apple. Android's is open, so like it's like Mac versus PC. What's good about Mac versus PC is that you got a Mac and a PC. Like, it's not about one or the other, it's about having both. You got options. If you want to use a closed platform, you want everything to work, you got it. If you want a Twinker, have access to far more stuff, then you got the PC. Windows in the phone market is like the second Apple, except everyone's already using Apple. So when you go and try and get apps for things, they're usually on Android and Apple, and less favourably you'll find they won't be on the Windows platform, because it's like a third platform for them to develop on, and it's not very popular. So that's why the Windows phones aren't doing too well. They need to axe the Java code and rewrite it in proper code like normal games, says Dragon Siege. I think that's what's happening anyway. The Pocket Edition is written in C++ or something, and slowly they're merging all the game types together. But when they'll actually all become the same game, I don't know. But it'll happen at some point. Alright. Do we need to refill? 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 I don't know what we're refilling. Do we need to drop off some resources? I think we do. Let's pick up all the bits. Is Microsoft really the biggest company in the world? Is that what I said, Matthew? I think I said one of the biggest. Yeah, they're one of the biggest corporation companies, or tech companies even. Oh my god! Just like, leave it out, you pesky little sniper. D and DOS says there is nothing wrong with Java. I mean, wrong is a bit vague, I guess. Then the deal with Java is it's supported massively across tons of platforms and devices, but it's also a very inefficient code, is from what I understand. I don't do coding, I don't really know this stuff, but I hear other people talk about it and get a grasp of it. Like, Java is used because it can be put on like so many different platforms, yet that comes at a price. You know, it's not going to be as efficient or as stable. I think that's how it works. Windows Phone is the old Nokia, and Nokia missed some technical steps. I think Windows Phone or Lumia will do the same. Could be, could be. Would digging out the passive mob farm be easier if you use TNT? I don't think it would. I get this discussion a lot. TNT is fun, but I don't think it's anywhere near as fast as Instant Mine. What you got to realise is you've got to set up TNT explosions, and then you've got to gather the materials. You've got to get gunpowder, you've got to get sand, then you've got to create TNT. By the time you've done that, you could have already mined out loads of stone. And as well as that, you've also got to set it all down and then ignite it one by one. It's all quite time consuming. It's fun, but time consuming, I reckon. There we go. Programming languages all have their ups and downs. You decide which you do by what is needed. There you go. Ups and downs, strengths and weaknesses. There's a lot of talk about phones now. Jimmy Major says their phones are rubbish too. I have one and I hate it. I want to get a new phone. It kicks me out of apps randomly and the phone restarts, and I looked up why, and all the phones are doing the same thing. I'm pretty sure Samsung is nearly bigger than Microsoft is quickly catching up because of how universal the company is. Now, Microsoft have got to be bigger than Samsung. I don't know. I don't know how you'd measure how big they are as well, actually. Like, is it by how much profit they make, or how many people they employ, or how many goods they produce? Like, Samsung produces goods. Microsoft does, although it produces goods, does, you know, mainly Windows, isn't it? Like the world's biggest OS. X, have you played Ark Survival? Yeah, I've played Survival Ark. I did a little mini-series, I guess you could say, on my channel. Played it for about 7 episodes. I really liked the game. It was just super grindy. It was just so time-consuming to do stuff, and I was like, man, this is just like not that fun when you spend hours taming a dinosaur. Mine King Nick says, new myth-busting idea. What blocks can be instant mined? Who is it? Mine King Nick? That's an old idea. We've already done that episode. You need to go watch the myth-busting playlist and check out the old videos. We've already done the one on what blocks can be instant mined. You go look that up. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Yeah. How long will this live stream last, says Bearded Dragons? I don't know. I don't know. Depends on how long I feel like streaming for. Samsung makes military equipment by buying their phones. You are probably supporting the development of it, says VG Ben. There are so many things you'll do that will be linked to the military. It's hard to avoid, but yeah, there is, like, if you want to do that as a consumer, like, think about if you like the ethics of a business. I'd encourage that. There's companies I swear off because I don't like their ethics, like McDonald's. I'll never give a penny to McDonald's unless I'm starving to death. Like, literally, I'd rather like skip meals than eat at McDonald's. There's so many things I hate about them, like the way they treat their employees, the way they use lots of, let's say, disposable packaging. You know, they use the cheapest possible methods, which means they create tons and tons of waste. Their food's disgusting. It's got no nutritional value. It doesn't rot. Some McDonald's food, I don't know if it's still true. Some woman like brought a McDonald's burger and left it in a handbag. It's like the hamburger like messed with that word. You just, what? Where did you come from? Go away. Go away, you little dodgy sniper. Oh man, this guy's annoying me. Oh, I can't shoot you for some reason. Man, get wrecked. Get wreck. Yeah, McDonald's. So this woman put a hamburger from McDonald's and some chips in a handbag and carried it around with her for about a year and went and showed people. She used to go talk to like people at health conventions and be like, here's a McDonald's burger that's 6 months old and it looks the same as when you buy it fresh, and it's just bizarre. It's so highly processed and messed with that all like the nutritional values taken out of it, and like it doesn't even rot. It doesn't even rot properly. It's so messed with. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, McDonald's is disgusting. I don't support their business practices, so I don't ever eat at them. Like I said, I'd rather starve. X, do you know breed villagers? Please tell me. Fatty McPatty, go on YouTube, search for how to breed villagers. I'm sure there'll be tons of videos on it. The not rotting burger was dehydrated first. That one has been debunked. Oh, Ozraka. Well, I would suggest that you investigate where that information comes from, because it depends who debunked it as well, right? Like there's a very good reason that, well, there's a large motivation that McDonald's, a company with a serious amount of wealth and resources, would want to debunk that. Not saying the debunking is true or not. I also don't know if the woman who did that would, want to lie to make a point, but could be. Moa says McDonald's rant. There you go. McDonald's milkshakes have triple digits worth of salt in them. Salt, wow. But someone replaced the does not rot experiment with a normal ground beef patty control, and it turns out that it's just they dry them out too much for microbes. There you go, Pig Catapult. You see, there's someone suggesting that the debunk is that actually all like beef patties would do that. So yeah. Open TNT shop, please, says Dixing Man. Well, I don't have a lot of gunpowder to make loads of TNT, but a TNT shop would definitely be a good one. Hey X, since I'm on the console, I'm limited to the area, and it's frustrating to find a seed with all tree types, sugarcane, melon, pumpkins, etc. And this frustrates me. What should I do? X Jaguar, as soon as you said that, I thought of a video. I thought if someone found the seed with everything in it, that would make a great video. Someone's probably already made it. Go search for that on YouTube. Maybe someone's got the PS4 seed that has all the different things. That is really unfortunate that your seed can't provide everything for you. Sounds like a bit of an oversight. You need to make a creeper farm then, says Builder. There is a creeper farm on the server. Cubfan runs it. I mean, my priority isn't to make a creeper farm. Just because someone suggested it doesn't mean I'm going to go make it. Let's head up here then. Apparently there should be like a straight path up now. Impulse said, you know, that would be a straight path right there. Yeah, so Impulse broke. Oh no, maybe it wouldn't. Let's have a look. When we're standing here, one block up, oh right, directly above my head. So that would be there. Okay, so that's 3 blocks. Wow. Right, so that one could get removed as well. This one you might not be able to. Let's see what he did here, because there's a block missing there as well. Well, Impulse broke some bedrock. I was hoping to do that myself, directly here. No idea what's below that. Be nice if it had the right stuff. Do you have any plans for your next myth-busting episode? Zach Randir, the next episode has been recorded, and I've got to say, it turned out to be a really good one. It was just fascinating, the stuff that we did in that episode. So it comes out on Sunday. Highly recommend you go check it out. It's a good one. There's stuff to be learned, really interesting stuff. And I just had a lot of fun making that one. It's nice. Every now and then you make a video. It might not like, you might watch it and be like, this is the best myth busting ever. But for me, it was definitely a really fun one to make. We've got a donation here from Recaron I Pizza saying, hey X, love the vids and streams. Unfortunately, I don't catch many streams from being in Australia, but keep up the good content. Thank you for the lovely message, dude. Hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you for your donation. And I stream at this time on the weekends, like in the morning. So if you're in Australia, you may have a chance of catching me here. Grow a tree in bedrock, says Blake. That has been patched. Ashley Victoria says, it's 4:30 my time. What is it where you're at? It's 9:40. What are you doing up at 4:40 in the morning? That is crazy. Or maybe it's the middle of the day. I don't know. TVR says, wait, lolcat, my IQ is decreasing at a rapid rate. Loving the stream though. Yeah, I need to talk more, lolcat, don't I? Stoner. Let's place down our Redstone clay. And what are the slabs called? Stun slab. Yeah, the IQ is vanishing. Let's have a look. Chat is moving fast. How do you break bedrock? How do you break bedrock? How do you break bedrock? Creeps. Oh, well, there's a tongue twister. Right, everyone's got to try this now. I'm gonna have a sip of water before I do it. How do you break bedrock? 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 I think I ended up saying, how do you break bedrock? Oh. Yeah, how do you break bedrock? Everyone is asking. Impulse did it. Ask Impulse. That's all I'm going to say. I think I know how he did it. I just haven't done it myself yet. So there are ways, complicated ways of breaking the bedrocks with the exploits and the bugs. Yeah, it's the most colourful donut I've ever seen. Yes, it is. And your name is green. Therefore, it's very difficult to read. Yes, colourful is what we went for. We have lots of clay, so we thought, why don't we do this one with clay? Bam. When this project's done, I might make a little video on it. Now that I say that, I wish I'd have thought about that already. Maybe record me building this a little bit. Yeah, in the past I've made like promo videos for the farms that I make when they're finished, like a little music and fly around kind of thing, and I really like doing that. This might warrant one of them. Might warrant a cool, fun video. Why is a mouse if it spins? Kevin Spacey. I don't know what sort of joke that is. Breadrock, says Zach. Yes, that's what I ended up saying. Breadrock. What are you doing, X? Says Ill Robin. We're building the platform for our Pigman farm. X, are you guaranteed a wither head if you blow up a wither skeleton with a supercharged creeper? Yes, yes you are. Which is sort of a guaranteed way to get one, but because they have to come from the nether, it seems a little bit crazy to do it that way. Or you've got to take a charge creeper into the nether. Seems like so much more work that surely just killing wither skeletons over and over again would be quicker or easier. What do you farm Pigman for? Gold and experience points. Good question. How many teas do you drink a day? About 4, I'd say, although it's starting to get less because I keep thinking about how much caffeine is in them. Like I cut caffeine out with not drinking coffee every day, but now I'm aware that, you know, tea's got caffeine too. We calculated it on stream. It's probably about 1/8 the amount of coffee. So if you have a couple of coffees a day, you've got to drink a really large amount of tea to get the same amount of caffeine. So only having, like, let's say 4 a day, that's like half a cup of coffee. Now, I was drinking a lot more at one point. I was probably having about 6 or 7 a day, but yeah, cut down again. I'd kill for a donut right now, says Jam Ramo. I hate donuts, man. They are so nice, and they're so loaded with sugar and non-nutritious things. How did Impulse break the bedrock? Geno, I said it, like, he used this method. I don't know if he did or not. You'll have to go see it in Impulse's video, basically. I think he already put that video out as well. Everything is easy if you have the infrastructure, says Elevate. Depends to what you're referring. Hey Asuma, what is the elytra in lolcats? It's the Asuma's Wings of Destiny. Good question, actually, because it's renamed we won't know. Or, no, I guess the name of the item is still elytra, isn't it? So yeah, we'll never know. We will never know. Remember to pick block X, says Lil Jam. Appreciate the message, but I'll probably forget. Bam, just did it. I picked block. Did you see that? I'll forget before long. Tango, hey, says hey X. Just saying hi, headed to bed. Oh, okay. Thanks for saying hi. Nice to see you, Tango. Oh, I did it. I didn't click pick block, or at least I thought of it after I selected it. The elytra in lolcat is called fly in capital letters. Brilliant. That makes a lot of sense. Fly. Fly away. But more Y's, yeah. Fly with 2 Y's. Oh, by the way, today I got a video coming out on the second channel of the Terra Swoop Force map that we played yesterday, I completed the last level in 56 seconds, which I don't actually think is like really a great number or anything, but since I hadn't yet completed that legitimately before, I really wanted to post it. So yeah, there's a little video for you. On the main channel, it'll be an episode of Hermitcraft. And I guess this stream will be posted later today when I upload it to the second channel. Is there a wither farm, says Ogie Dog. I think Impulse has a rudimentary. Is rudimentary the right word to use? It's got like a basic platform wither farm. I should really go over there and hunt some at some point. I wouldn't mind having a few more wither fights. Wither fights are always good. I am placing down loads of this clay without giving thought to the slabs above it. X, if you had a problem reading green names, maybe try Dark Twitch Design. I recommend using better TV. EMA5, I much prefer reading light text. Like, I like reading dark text on light backgrounds. I think one of them is supposed to be better for your eyes. I can't help but feel people say that reading light text on a dark background is supposed to be better for your eyes, but not for me. That gives me headaches if I read like that for too long. So I like having the light background with the dark text on it. That just seems nicer for my eyes to read, I guess. Bam, all slabbed up? Yep, all slabbed up. Hey X, hope you're having a great day. Thank you for the nice message, Golden Weaver TM. I hope you have a good day too. What are you building, X, says Itaug. We are building the donut farm. Been chipping away at it, like stream after stream, just doing a little bit each time. What are we up to now? Almost halfway around the top ring, so you can see it takes a long time to build this stuff. Let's keep going. Oh, I didn't use pick block, damn it. At least I'm remembering that I didn't use it each time. X, can you try Robocraft, says the true dodgy guy. Funny story for you. Signed up for that game. Can't log in with my account. I can't remember what error message it gives, but there was no way around it. Just couldn't play the game. What does middle clicking the mouse button do? How does it work? Mogan, if you've got the item in your inventory, it will put it on your hotbar if you middle click. Let's give you an example of that. So middle click, they're on my hotbar. Which is an extremely good feature. Extremely good. Bam, last... Oh, no, not like that. Last two blocks and... Oh, no, what have we done? Wait, press spacebar. And then, oh, we're okay. We're okay. Don't you worry about me. Oh, what happens if we fly... Oh, we can fly through a portal, because we'll just go through it, I guess. I was thinking what happens if we fly into the portal, but we'll just go straight through it. If you're in creative mode, it might not be the same. X, what's your favourite type of server? Oh, I think this server, Hermitcraft type of server. Vanilla Survival. My favourite project of yours is the Pigman farm, because I'm so excited to see the rewards, how much XP you're going to get. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Like, the rewards of the Pigman farm is definitely going to be something special. Let's chuck that andesite away. Andesite, where art thou? There's somewhere here. I forget where. There we go, sorting out the old inventory. Asuma, can you read this? Says Freeze Peace Alive. I can read it, and I'm reading it right now. What do you have to do to upload the stream? Says Flippino. I have to tell Twitch to upload it to YouTube for me, and that usually involves it not working and trying over and over again, which is why sometimes the streams take a long time to appear. You, Kitty, are eventually going to fall over there and get forgotten about, aren't you? Come on. That's right, that's right. Go down that way. Yep, a little bit more. Bam, there you go. Hey! Sit down, you. Oh, it's a bug. Or is it? Or am I waving a fish at it? I think that's a bug where it's actually sitting down. We'll soon find out. I'm going to take these over to the Guardian shop because I think Mr. Iskal wasn't aware of them or forgot about it. When you sword at them, then, you know, it might be better. I like the Pigman farm because you just stand there. You don't have to do anything. The XP just keeps coming at you. That's why it's my favourite. Theory behind dark white background: if you read from a reflective surface, paper or ebook, it's better. However, you know, they've both got to do. If you like running back and forth and swinging your sword at them, then, you know, it might be better. I like the Pigman farm because you just stand there. You don't have to do anything. The XP just keeps coming at you. That's why it's my favourite. Theory behind dark white background. If you read from a reflective surface, paper or ebook, it's better as dark text on white background. If you read from a light emitting surface, it's safer to read white text on dark background because less light bombards your eyes. There you go, interesting. But I'm using a monitor which I guess you could say emits light, but how much it emits I'm not sure because it's very, I've got it on the lowest setting. It's still just seems like a really great image quality, but it doesn't strike me as particularly like bright or light glaring. Doesn't seem like that to me. Let's chuck these in here and those in there. And then let's head over to the Guardian farm and see how the drops are doing. I've got a feeling that they might be full up by now. Tyin Dorin says, thanks for being live here. Can't sleep at 4 AM. Sorry to hear that you can't sleep, buddy. This is my morning time though for streaming, so all is good. Free Piece of Life says, Asuma, can you go to Mumbo's base? No, not. My plan is not to go to Mumbo's base. Tunity says, X, can I say your world is incredible? Thank you. It's not my world. This is a server. If any of you are watching and don't know what it is you're watching, this is the Hermitcraft server. There are loads and loads of people here playing on the server every day. Cubfan is online at the moment. I don't know what he's doing. And this is one of my many various projects that we got going on. It's still early days. Definitely still early days on the server. That's for sure. Aha, so we got loads of blocks that I can move. I was going to craft them, but I guess crafting's slow. So let's make some chests and move some of the blocks around. Hi, there you are. Bam, and then we got some... we are mixing. We're mixing things. Charged creeper farming. Whoa! How did he know that we wanted to know what Cubfan is doing? It's like he's got Twitch open or something. Thinking, oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Right, Iskal's been over here. Oh yeah! He made loads and loads of those sea lanterns. Aha, so that's where all the drops are gone. Ah, but this one... Ooh, very nearly full up all the way. Let's mix it. Kitty! Ah, oh, you wouldn't sit earlier, would you? Sit now. Little kitty cat. Okay. We'll take out all of the fish for now and just put the fish in these chests. I want to keep all of the fish. Alright, I want to keep all of it for something I'm going to do in the future that requires copious amounts of fish. Now, some of you who have been around a long time might be thinking, oh, X, don't do it again. That's all I'm going to say, right? Hi, give me all the fish. Look at this, ridiculous amounts of fish. Okay, I think I missed the chest here. There we go. Hey, and there's Cubfan in chat. Levy Presley says, hey, Asuma, I'm a huge fan. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for coming by and checking out the stream as well. Right, now let's take out all the shiny bits. I want these sort of put to one side so I can make myself some sea lanterns. So if Iskal comes over here, hopefully he'll think I'll leave these ones alone. Okay, we'll take those at the bottom. Some in there as well. Oh, there's some ink sacs. That's good. I do need some of those. Yaha! Loads and loads of stuff. Some people are saying it in chat. Some people... I'm not confirming anything. You don't know. You don't know what I'm going to do with all this fish, alright? You have no idea. Don't say anything. Rocky Avalon says, hey Asuma, I'm an industrial fan. I'm an industrial fan too. I got a song for you if you like industrial music. It's by a band called Lard. It's called They're Coming to Take Me Away. Now, why can't I eat? That's weird. So I was hanging out with some peeps from the Asuma Void server and also from our Patreon community last night, and we were talking about these lyrics that when they're coming to take me away, haha, they're coming to take me away, hee hee haha, ho ho hey, they're coming to take me away, something like that. And it's not the song I thought it was. It's like a classic song that's sort of known. Anyway, this band called Lard covered it, and they turned it into a really crazy mental asylum song. Like listening to it, like you can feel the straitjacket tightening. Like that's what it's like. It's got all these crazy bells in it. They're an industrial band. Like I like industrial music. I think It's very interesting. And yeah, that's the song we were listening to last night, so I'd recommend that to you if you like industrial. He meant he is an industrial fan, as in he blows air at you, says Tom Albertson. Oh, that makes so much sense now that you say it. Oh, I forgot to bring some blocks. Okay, I've been a derp. I've been a massive derp. I got it completely wrong. Yep. Because of the... Yeah, okay. I get it. You got me there. Industrial fan. Like, industrial is a form of music, though. And everyone knows how much I like my music. I thought you were talking about music. Damn it. Anyway, look up that song if you like industrial music. It is crazy. Crazy song. It'll make you feel slightly insane as you listen to it. Ah, right. So, gonna take out the not quite so full stacks. So we can free up space over here. As you can see, we've got crazy amounts. And my chests are horribly disorganized. Okay, they're all full up. Any non-full stacks? That was a non-full one. Right, and now we'll just take the full ones. And a little bit more of that one. Take some fishery UX, says... Is it Brunner Rockin'? I can't quite. Not sure if I'm saying that right. I've got one fish, haven't I? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Mark says... X streams always end up talking about music. Yep. Guess what? I really like music. What's the artist of the industrial song, says Thomas? It's lard. Just search lard. Like a tub of lard. They're coming to take me away. It's absolutely crazy sounding song. You miss diamonds! Brilliant. Pirate metal isn't real, says Frumbert. Pirate metal is real. Check out a band called Ailstorm. They are pirate metal like no one's business. They're really great live as well. They really like put on a show with the whole pirate metal thing. So you can sort of attach anything to metal, as bizarre as that sounds. Like, pirate metal is actually a real thing. There's also a band, a metal band that has a parrot as a singer. And I don't think that's supposed to be taken seriously, but no joke, the parrot is the singer. I think there's one with a dog where they use dog screams. Oh, there's just so much weird stuff in metal. Yeah. Some of you asking for the name of the band. Ailstorm. Ale, like the drink. A-L-E. Ailstorm. They're not one I listen to particularly much, but that's the name of them. Peeps, that is going to be it from me. Today's stream. Thank you so much, everyone. I've had a great time. Hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. If you want to follow me on YouTube, that's where I post all my videos and stuff. And yeah, thanks to everyone who donated and subscribed and resubscribed the stream. Thank you to all of you for hanging out in chat. Most likely not going to do a raid. I checked it a while ago. No one else is streaming that I know, so... Oh, Rocky Avalon says Hatebeak. Yes, Hatebeak, I believe, is the band with a parrot for a singer. Oh, God. Yeah, so... Yeah, that's it. I guess I can tell you what else is going on today. Got Hermitcraft going up on the main channel, the next episode, and then on the second channel we have that... what was it? Swoop Terraforce video going out, and the live stream. This live stream will be posted there later today, hopefully. So, thank you all for watching. Catch you next time. Bye bye.